What's up, guys? Barry here, and today, oh, by the way, I'm Get Barry. Over there is Frosty Gaming. Check our channels out. Um, yeah, that's all you really need to know.
What's up,
Um,
guys?
uh, so we are now. Shut up, me. God, was I asking you to talk? No, I was not. Um, so we with the podcast, the of D&G Entertainment. We've been wanting to do have like general themes, general topics of like how what the podcast is about. It's not gonna always stay on the theme. Like sometimes we might branch off into like something else if it comes up during the conversation, but it will stick with the theme. And so today's our actual first theme, I forgot to plan a theme last podcast. Why I said, hey, I just thought of a theme last podcast, but this podcast, our theme is movies and TV shows. And to start off with this theme, we are gonna, me and Frosty are both gonna say our our most liked movie, the movie we've most liked so far in our lives of being, our being
So, our
of
favorite
existence.
movies.
Our favorite movie. All right, cause list,
Favorite movie.
yeah, just so far in our lives of
Okay.
being, yeah. And so just my favorite movie has been so far Ready Player One. Just with
Really?
yeah, cause they really balanced out the humor and the drama of it all, and I love the fact that Steven Spielberg directed it, and that the fact that he went and did like the most like latest research out of everything to include in the movie, like to make it even more of pulp culture,
Mm-hmm.
and that's why that's my favorite movie right now. I'm sure when a new movie comes along it'll change, but right now that's my favorite movie so far.
Since I don't have mine currently yet, I'm gonna say one that my chat has said. Herobrine has said Deadpool 2.
That is a good movie. That is a great movie. I love that movie. That was
I'm not
hilarious.
gonna lie, I don't watch too many movies, especially recently, so it's gonna be hard. Hmm.
And he doesn't watch superhero movies,
Yeah, no superhero movies.
so if you're watching
I did
Dev,
watch things like Green Lantern and Captain
you
America
watch
and
Green
Wolverine.
Lantern?
I watched Green Lantern, okay?
Oh my God! How are you still alive?
I didn't know who he was. I was like, seems interesting, and I
No,
watched
never
it.
watched that movie with Ryan Reynolds. Ryan Reynolds did an okay job in that movie. It was just the movie sucked. Ryan Reynolds never even finished watching the movie because of how much it sucked. Just why? Why would you put yourself through that trouble, man? Why would you cut yourself?
Honestly, I don't have too much of a big opinion on movies. So like I say like most of the movies I watch are okay. Like I only like the ones that I say are great, but other than that they're okay. I never really have like bad movie experiences.
His super suit was green and animated.
Okay. But to put a favorite movie that I could watch over and over. Honestly, I love zombie movies. Like I really do.
Hmm.
And a zombie movie that like I really liked was I Am Legend.
That was a good movie. I did like that movie.
I'm
And
not gonna lie, I don't really know what my favorite movie is, but that's like one of my favorite genre movies. Like zombie apocalypses, I think of I Am Legend. I think of like the funny comedy of the zombie Nazi zombie one. That one was funny in the
hmm
mountains. Um,
Dead
I think
Arms.
of
Like,
Yeah, the dead arm
CPR.
guy. Yeah.
Dude, are
Okay,
you
guys. So
alive?
explain this. Explain this. So a guy on. Okay, so the guy in his group is on a mountain, right? And it's cursed with
Nazi
Nazi
zombies.
Reich zombies. Okay. So from like World War II. So at the end of the movie, spoiler alerts. If you, I don't even think it's not on Netflix anymore. I don't know where you can get it.
What?
I think it's not on
No.
Netflix anymore. It was on it though. But like the guy got his hand cut off, right? He got bit by a zombie and he cut off his own hand, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then a zombie bit him in the dick and he cut his dick off. Okay. And then and then
Wait,
and then
wait,
he got
wait,
and then he
hold on, wait a minute, hold
Okay,
on,
I never
wait,
told you that, even though it was
wait.
funny. Like I've told this story a lot, but I never said he cut his dick off. But he cut his dick off first before he cut off his hand. So like,
wait, so, Han, did he think, like, did he see, like, was he, like, some, like, drunk or something? Like, did he see some sort of
no,
hot
he
girl?
got bit in the dick by a zombie, and he
Wait,
cut it off
do you
because he
think...
knew they were zombies.
Oh, good. How did he even, how did the head even get that close to that area and you not doing anything for it to... That's like an instinct to
No,
protect that
the
area.
guy came out of the snow or whatever. Oh, it's called dead snow. I think that's what it's called.
Yeah.
But like the zombie came up out of the snow and just bit him in his dick. It was hilarious. So he cut off his dick and then he eventually cut on his arm and then he got knocked out, right? And then the second movie, well, no, he didn't get knocked out. He ran away. He got in a car and then the movie stopped, right? And then
Yeah.
the sequel to the movie came out, right? And he was in the
Dead
the
Slow?
bed and Dead Snow 2.
Yeah.
And his hand was surgically reattached to his arm. Not his hand, but his arm. Literally, his full arm was reattached to his body, and it had a mind of its own and it acted like a zombie. It was really funny. It was hilarious. But yeah, those are just the types of movies that I watch. I watch a lot of zombie movies. Okay, not really horror movies, but like zombie movies.
In general.
World War Z as well. Just in general, I don't really know what my favorite movie is, but if I had to say, I would say I Am Legend for now. I'd have to put time into it.
The one problem I had with World War Z was just that giant zombie climbing the wall.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh god, that was so stupid.
That was scary, bro. I would not want to be in that apocalypse.
But
Bro, fuck that.
Hold on, but how? That's not. I don't think that's even like. Why would they all go? Why were they all going for one point of the wall to climb over each other? Like you think they would all
smart.
go like, around the walls?
They were smart, bro. They were smart.
They're dead.
Smart motherfuckers. They were smart motherfuckers, bro.
They're dead. How are they smart?
No, they had like superhuman. They had like
what?
superhuman hearing. They had so much, bro.
Were they carrying around like some sort of PhD from Yale? Like hey.
They had to be, bro. They had to be.
Look, I got a degree in eating brains.
Their hand and then they bite it.
No, hold on, ready? All right, Billy Washington. Thank you so much. Next up, please come up to the stage and get your diploma. It's been an honor teaching you, young man. No. What? Why is it red now? I meant that joke to be a lot more funny, but it just became awkward afterwards.
Alright, in chat. Watch Deadpool 2. It's not really a superhero movie. I already downloaded H1Z1. It's pretty fun. I played a lot. Anyways, go ahead.
Yeah, I've seen Deadpool 2 already. You random viewer of Devin's. So I know what you're talking about. I remember that. That was hilarious. Almost started crying of laughter. So you're right. He was right. Listen to him, Devin. So next up is
Garrick, your mic. Garrick, I can't hear you right now. Your mic keeps cutting out. I don't know if you're downloading something or something's going on, but I can't hear you.
My internet connection quality is currently not sufficient to broadcast gameplay. I'm not even broadcasting gameplay.
Alright, well, I can hear you now. That makes you feel any better.
How about, is it any better? Is it good? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, thank you. All right. Next up is movies that we really, really dislike.
That you really dislike.
Yes, that was just horrible. That we would never watch again. That we rather make a refund ticket after seeing the movie.
I got one. I
Yeah.
got a movie. A movie I really didn't like.
What?
Frozen. Just because of the facts. Just because of the fact that, like, months after the movie came out, people were still singing that goddamn song. And it was really annoying. That's the only reason. That's the only reason. I can't. I couldn't deal with it. I couldn't listen to hearing people say, let it go, 400,000 times a day, every single day in middle school. It just killed me. I couldn't do it. I couldn't. But other than that, I really don't have movies that I dislike. I mean, I don't like horror movies, but I can't really say that. It's just like...
No one
like a
likes horror
broad-
movies. No one likes them. They watch them for the thrill of it.
I don't know about that.
Uh,
Some people like to be scared. That's what I'm saying. Like,
money. You scared? But okay, the number one movie I really dislike right now is Batman v Superman.
Batman v Superman. I didn't watch that.
Donna just, well, it was an okay movie. It's just it was ruined by like one of the it was just ruined by the most hated like climax ever, which so do you plan on seeing the movie?
Probably
No?
not.
Okay, then I'm gonna say, hey, for anyone in the viewers, this is a spoiler, but it doesn't really matter because the movie sucks, so I wouldn't really worry about it. But so Batman was about to kill Superman, right? Because like he was like, oh god thing, kill. No one has the right to be that power strong. So he was about to kill Superman. Superman was lying down on the ground. Batman was holding a spear with a kryptonite. He's about to stab him when Superman was like, my mom! I must save my mother, Martha! And Batman's like, wait. Your mom's name is Martha? My mom's name is Martha. I'm going to help you out.
What?
Like that's
Wait, what?
that's literally what happened.
That's literally what happened?
Like, not that exact same dialogue, but that's literally what happened. It was so stupid. Oh my god, it made me so mad.
What?
Yeah. It made me so mad, man. You have no idea.
Okay, you know what movie I didn't like? I didn't like the Batman movie where it was the one where he was in the bank with the guy that talks weird, like with the mask, and like the mask is
Bane?
the guy that was Bane, and then he escaped. I didn't like that movie.
Played by Tom. So you're talking about the Dark Knight. The Dark Knight. You're talking about the Dark Knight.
Yeah, I think
Because
so.
Batman Begins, the Dark Knight, then Dark Knight Rises.
I don't know. It's one of those two.
Yeah, it's the Dark Knight.
Okay.
Trust me, I know
didn't
my
like
bad.
that movie.
I love.
It was really boring to me.
No. See the thing with DC right now is that they're really really dark and serious. That's why like no one really likes DC movies right now.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh.
What?
I don't know how I just realized this.
Get it out,
Guardians
come
of
on.
the Galaxy, bro. I love that movie. I love that movie. I love both of the movies. Oh my god.
So you have seen them.
I've seen Guardians of the Galaxy.
They
That's
are
like the one I watch, bro. That shit's funny, dude.
like
I love that show.
That's
Or
like-
TV movie.
movie,
Whatever.
man, movie. God.
Whatever.
That's like my favorite Marvel movie right now. Just
Dude, it's actually so awesome.
get-
I'm Mary Poppins, y'all. Like,
that number two. I gotta say, number two was my favorite out of number between those two because it was just number two was like just a lot more funnier. Especially with the whole scene when they were like flying through the whole like little portal hole doors. And it was like because right before they
oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
like right before it was
When they like
like
went too fast. Yeah.
like before it was like, isn't it bad to go through that many holes? It's like, yeah, we'll find out. And then like halfway through, there's just like eyes are like coming out of their skulls, and they were just like almost like cartoonish things you see on TV, like Looney Tunes or something. Just like you just hear them screaming. It's just hilarious. I love that scene the most. Yeah.
Bruh. I like the first movie better personally. I love the music in the first one. That's kind of why I like it
Yeah.
better. But I'd take it like this. This is how I think of it. The first one was better. The first movie was not better as the plot, but it had better music. The
Yeah.
second one was better plot wise, but it had worse music.
Yeah. They both have the pros and cons.
Yeah.
It's yeah.
But that those two movies are great. Not gonna lie.
Now, before we change on to that whole Guardians of the Galaxy is awesome. We just ended our movies that we really dislike, and so from there, I wanted to talk about movies that well, hold on, no, I forgot to talk. I forgot the topic of TV shows that we really like.
TV shows.
Yeah,
I
TV
mean,
shows.
both
that
of
we
us have
really-
the exact same answer to this. So
Do we?
you go first.
Mine is Chuck.
Chuck, what?
Chuck, the TV show Chuck. It was
What's it about?
so it was Chuck played by Zachary Levi, who's he's an actor. But basically, it was this nerd guy who worked at this off this parody named of the Best Buy called the Buy More, and he worked for the Nerd Herd, basically a parody of the Geek Squad. And so basically, he was this computer nerd, and he had this old college roommate who he hadn't seen in a while, and he had his old college roommate worked for the CIA, and then stopped like went never disobeyed them and ran off, and he stole something, and it was actually it was like all the information in the world, and so like every single piece of information all downloaded into this flash drive video thingy, and so he sent it to Chuck. And so Chuck opened the file, not knowing what it was, not even hearing it, not even like barely remembering his old college roommate. And so he opened it, and then he got all the information downloaded into his brain. And so basically he
Whoa.
became what?
I said, whoa.
Oh, okay. So he became this like super giant human computer thingy, but he was like human, but he had all this information stuck in his head, and he would
Yeah.
call them flashes when if he needed to like hack into a computer, he would like flash and get like know instantly how to do it, and then yeah, also he would like know how to fight too, and it was this great show.
That's cool.
It's on Netflix, I
That's dope.
believe.
Really?
Yeah,
What's
it's
it
on
called?
Netflix. Called Chuck, Chuck.
I'm gonna look that up real quick. You didn't really miss anything here, Brian. We're just talking about TV shows now.
Yeah. If it's not, I'm
My
gonna sue
favorite TV
Netflix.
show. 100% 13 Reasons Why. No, I'm good. Chuck. I'm gonna pronounce you Chuck and Larry. No.
No,
Chuck and Friends.
no,
Chuck Chicken.
no,
Chuck and Danny's.
no,
Chuck Norris versus Communism.
no. But that does sound like a fun movie. Chuck.
No,
Come, seriously, please don't tell me they.
not on here.
Damn it!
Is it older?
It's. it ended like the series finale came out like maybe 5 or 6 years ago.
Okay, yeah, it's not gonna be on Netflix.
But it was this great show. It was an awesome show. I actually have all the seasons.
Hmm, okay. Q.
I like
Okay, Herobrine, we don't need to talk about 13 Reasons Why. It was a joke. Let's not. Please. Okay,
Wayne
one of
and
my favorite TV shows. Oh shit. Go ahead.
Wayne Andrews just sent entertainment, and then said what show? It's Chuck. The show I was just recently talking about was the show Chuck, which just came out. Well, it came out a while ago. It was on for like, I believe, I want to say 7 seasons, maybe 5, maybe 6. I don't know, but it was on for a while. It was a good show. It was a real good show, and I strongly suggest if you ever get the chance to watch it, watch it. It has Zachary Levi in it. Yvonne Strahovski, she played Miranda in the Mass Effect. Um, Ever watched Sergeant Frog? No, I've not. I don't know what that is.
Uh,
um,
one guy said South Park.
South Park. I tried watching that. I never found it funny.
I didn't watch it either. Office is definitely a great one, but it's not my
Yes,
favorite.
The Office is a good show. Love that show.
My favorite is Video Game High School. That shit was awesome. That was really cool. It's on Netflix if you want to look it up. It's about this guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
He was playing this like bootleg Call of Duty type thing, right? No, it was basically a bootleg Call of Duty. I forget what it's called, but it was so funny. So he was playing just the public match, right? And he was talking on a microphone, and it would go into like him actually being in a war, like his character was in a war, like it didn't look like he was playing a game. He was in the game. It was really cool. And what happened was he was AFK, right? And then all the way across the U.S., all the way like somewhere else, the best player in the game was being interviewed by a news company, right? Mm-hmm. And they were live on TV, right? And the guy was called the Law. So he found the AFK dude, right? They were in the same server, and he was just standing there, and he put his gun up, right?
Uh-huh.
He put his gun up to him. No, he did like a Mexican standoff thing, right? He was walking away, and then the guy came back instantly.
The AFK guy?
Oh. Yeah, the AFK guy.
He came back.
The AFK
instantly.
guy came back, and I remember. Oh, what happened? What happened? Oh, dude, what happened? It was so funny. Okay, you know what? No, I can't. I'm going on Netflix right now.
Alright, while you're doing that, Wayne Andrews, I have played the game already. I've already recorded the whole game. I'm not gonna play during this because I get distracted easily by the game. I get moved on to the focusing on the game, and so. But I have episodes that are coming out of the game shortly. I suck at getting them out though, but they will be out soon. Trust me. All right, I've already started uploading episodes or videos of my playthrough so far. I've missed one scene from the recording though, but yeah.
Okay, so he was like destroying people, the newscasted guy, right? He was just like bragging and everything, and the guy was AFK. Okay, I'm just watching the clip. Okay, I'm watching it. So he's trying to get his cat, right? And he's AFK. He's trying to like help his cat out or do something or whatever, right? Mm-hmm. He's AFK. I'm watching the clip. So the Law is still shooting people, destroying them. He comes up to him. He's like, "Hey, how you doing?" He takes a selfie with him. Mm-hmm. He puts a grenade on top of his head. Okay? Oh, right. Okay. I think I remember this. So he puts the grenade on his head. He walks away real slow with his revolver in his hand, right? Like as he's gonna like turn.
He's gonna shoot the grenade.
So he's trying to shoot the grenade, right? Yeah. So the guy throws his cat out at the door, trying to get back as fast as he can. The guy's getting ready to shoot him.
Yeah.
And sorry, I'm just watching it. I'm watching it. Sorry. I'm sorry to make this like really bad. So he looks away. The guy that's about to shoot him looks away. The guy immediately comes back. He has a hot pocket in his mouth. He comes back, the trigger is pulled, and he presses one key on his keyboard, and it pulls the grenade away. He flips the grenade over towards him with his rifle, and he misses the bullet at the same time, and the grenade blows up right at his feet. It was actually insane. It was really cool.
I need.
And he shot the grenade at his feet. It was funny. And then because of that, he did that live on TV. So he went to this school, right? And he went to compete in like this like special game. It was really cool. And it was really nerdy, and it was funny though.
Alright,
It was really funny.
I need to say something real quick. Wayne Andrews, if you were talking about play the game Sergeant Frog, I'm sorry, I'm stupid, I interpret things wrong. Don't yell at me or blame me, okay? That was my bad too, though. I'm sorry. I have never played the game. I don't know how to play the game. Unless you were talking about The Last of Us, then I played the game, and the videos are coming out shortly. But if you're talking about Sergeant Frog, the game, then I'm sorry. I've never played the game. I don't know. I don't even have the game, or I don't know how to get the game. And no videos will be coming out of that. But, yeah, okay. Alright.
One person said older family, like the older seasons of Family Guy.
Which ones? Because, like, if you mean, like, season 1 through season 3, I didn't really find those funny.
Oh no, he said 1 to 7. So before 8. Before season 8.
Yeah, okay.
Season 8.
Wayne Andrews, I've played the game already, and I can't really play during the podcast because I get distracted easily by the game.
Yeah. Let's bring that up. So we did the podcast, right? We were playing Left Behind, the DLC, right?
Last podcast.
We were playing the DLC. Okay, literally, yeah, last episode. And I was watching it back, and I realized the gameplay took like really like over what we were saying. Like, it just kind of like distracted me personally, even though I was listening to it. Like, it was still distracting me. Like, the gameplay was like, oh, you need to shoot here, you need to like dodge that bullet. You know he's to your left, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, you need to focus. There was a lot of like downtime too when we were actually just playing the game, which is kind of dumb. We need to be like, it's a talk show, not a gameplay show. You know what I'm saying? So I brought that up to Garrick, and he agreed, and we should not play games while doing this. But we'll probably like switch up the game every once in a while and put on a different main screen. You know, you never know.
Yeah. Just right now,
we switch it up just a little bit.
I just like The Last of Us main menu because it's just relaxing and it works for the podcast right now. When we find a different game menu, we'll use that definitely.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, so that's why we're not playing the game. And then me and Devin have already done playthroughs of the game. My videos
they're on
are
our
coming
channels.
out.
We did them together.
My video, to a point. And then we lost track of each other because I sucked and you did not.
Okay, so first of all, I made it to the school. We were both in the school at the exact same time, okay?
Yeah.
And I beat the game, and he was still at the school. He got stuck on the school for like 2 days. Like, no, it was like 4 days. It was like 3 or 4 days. He got stuck. I remember because I was sitting in the coal mine playing as Ellie in the winter. And he was like, hey, did you get past the school yet? He's like, no, I'm still here.
No, I was like in my full rage mode, which I rarely get to, because.
Okay, explain to me this. He was playing, right? He was on there. He was on the school, right? He was on the bloater part at the school, and this guy, we were playing grounded. We were playing grounded mode, right?
Yeah.
Garrick had nothing. The only thing he had was one shotgun shell. That was it. He only had a single shotgun shell to beat a fucking bloater. Okay? It would have took me fucking days to do it too. I'm not gonna lie, that shit. Garrick, I don't know how you put yourself in that position, but goddamn.
So I ended up having to go back previous save to actually manage my resources better. That's pretty easy. Just stack yourself. What? No, I don't know. I don't know what that means too. Yeah, you're gonna have to explain what that means, Wayne Andrews.
And we didn't do glitches. We aren't like terrible. We don't like fucking.
We were just trying to play the game normally.
Doing that. Yeah, we were trying to have fun.
Yeah, but so I had to go back a previous save, just go back and manage my resources better till where I finally reached this goal and I beat the bloater in one try. So yeah, it was all about managing my resources better, which yeah, I sucked at the first time. But
Yeah.
so back to all right, what were we talking about? Jesus.
TV shows.
Yeah, TV. We're talking hot. Collect the materials and save it. I just said that I did that. Were you listening, Wayne
Yeah,
Andrews?
um,
So, okay, we gone off track. Wow, I can't remember what we were talking about. Of like, I know we were talking about TV shows, but I can't remember what's about TV shows.
Video Game High School. That was about it.
Yeah, you started talking about video game high school, and then I started reading the guys' comments. Okay,
Yeah.
so that was your favorite TV show. Now on to TV shows we hate. Yeah, TV shows we really dislike. We don't like that much. Which
TV
for
shows.
TV show like does yeah TV show yeah TV show we don't like.
Any show that was based off a kids movie.
Oh my god.
Like, bro, have you seen the ads for on Netflix for like the Spirit? You remember Spirit, like the old horse movie, like from a long ass time ago? Like it was a really good movie. It was about the horse that was caged up, and like he fought his way out of entrapment, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then he found this girl, and the girl like protected him or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that movie is a really good movie, and they made a TV show on it, and it was completely animated, and it looked really stupid.
Oh, I'm glad you just said animation because you just reminded me what a TV show I really hate, and that is Teen Titans Go.
Ha! I thought it was okay.
No,
I thought that was okay.
The show
It was funny
sucks.
sometimes. It was funny sometimes.
I don't understand why they even had to remade the show, okay? The first show was awesome. Teen Titans was awesome. And then they came up with this new no, it wasn't even new. It was not even original because they just remade it and just made it into, stupidness. Alright? I hate the show. They're coming out with a movie, which I watched the movie trailer, which just
I saw the trailer too. It had
but-
Deadpool in it, right?
No, it's Deathstroke. Deadpool's Marvel.
Oh.
Deadpool was copied off of Deathstroke. Sam, I
Wow.
agree that show sucks and it's forced on you. Yes, that show sucks. Thank you for agreeing with me. So
Like the first season was pretty decent. Okay.
kill yourself.
Hey
movie,
man, I don't have a good opinion. If we can talk video games all day long, I'm
But-
fine with that. But I have no opinions on things like movies and TV shows because I don't do them. I don't watch movies. I don't watch TV shows besides like The Walking Dead, and I'm not even caught up yet, and the season's already over.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here. I play majorly all the like high-rated video games. That is my cup of tea, as the British would say. Okay. I play video games literally. That's what I do. Okay, I don't know if it's ever going to become a living for me or whatever I'm going to do, but it's going to involve video games somehow. Okay, I don't know if I have to be like a commentator or like an analyst or like a video game designer or video game player, whatever it is. I'm going to figure out something with video games, but I will never I might be like a voice actor for a game or something like that, but I'm never gonna, unless like a movie's based off of our game, I'm never gonna make something in a movie. I'm never gonna make something about a TV show unless, like I said, it comes off of a video game. But I just don't watch them. I don't watch movies. I don't watch TV shows. I play a lot of video games. So yeah.
Wayne Andrew says you just have terrible taste in TV shows.
Yeah, I do not. I just don't watch TV shows, and I really don't care. So,
But So what I liked about Teen Titans Go the movie, they actually just started. They just broke the fourth wall with just other movie references. Like when the Deathstroke first walked in, they were like, Deadpool, and he was like, why do people keep confusing me with him? I came first, okay? They copied me, and then they just put a Merc with a mouth over him. Okay, I was first. I'm original. Screw you. And that's basically what he said. And, and then they also when like they were talking to the members of the Justice League, and so when and they were like, because the movie's about making them being in a movie, and so when they were they were wanted to be in the movie, and so they saw like, hey, they didn't make Robin saw Green Lantern was like, hey, they didn't make a movie about you, and then Green Lantern was like, yeah, they did, but we're not supposed to talk about that. And that's because the movie sucked. Even DC's hating on their own shows.
I saw that part. He was like, supposed to talk about that.
DC's even hating on their own stuff, which is awesome. but but yeah, I hate the show Teen Titans Go. I hate it so much.
There's nothing really I hate or like about movies or TV shows. I mean, I could literally rant about games that I fucking just couldn't play again.
Okay.
Garrick, I was playing the Amnesia thing, the horror game.
Yeah.
I was sitting there. I was like, okay, how the fuck am I supposed to get? Okay, so there's this part, right?
Mm-hmm.
You go up to this book, you press you go into the book, it narrates for you, and then after that, it's a dead end. There's nowhere to go. I was like, I spent 20 fucking minutes, and I was like, yo,
I'm done.
What happens? No, I said I was
I'm
literally
done. I'm
backtracking.
out.
I couldn't figure it out. I just kept hearing footsteps because that game was creepy. There was footsteps where I wasn't. It was weird. You could hear footsteps left and right. It was really weird. Okay. Anyways, it took me 20 minutes, and I was like, what happens if I take these boxes into this other room and then I stack them on top of each other? And then I got all the way to the top, and they fell down, and then I didn't. It took me so long to.
They become neatly stacked boxes.
I had to stack them up so that, as a staircase, so I could get up. I was trying to get through a hole in the roof.
Dude, I remember when you were playing the Left Behind, and you said the whole whatchamacallit, took you forever. The either it was the loading the truck loading with the trucks area, the truck loading area, with the generator room, or the room right after that, the convenience store, and you're saying it took you half an hour or an hour and a half to try to pass kill all the try to move past all of them, and when I did it, and I just did it in 3 tries, and you were like, die. I hope you die.
Oh yeah. Bro, because the first time I was sitting there, I couldn't kill one, man. I had to kill I had to take 3 bricks. You know how I bunched 3 bricks together throughout the entire room. I bunched 3 together, in one closer to the door, one farther away, and then one farthest. I took the one farthest away. I threw it at the other corner of the room. And then I did that with all 3 of them, so that the zombies would stay occupied. And then I ran for the door, bro. I couldn't. It took me so long to do that.
Dude, I literally just sneaked up behind them and killed them all.
Yeah, no, it didn't let me do that.
Why?
I don't know.
That's weird. But all right, let's get back on topic. So now that we just talked about TV shows and movies that we dislike or hate. Now let's go into the topic of movies that could be better movies that would be better if we made them ourselves.
Ourselves? Ooh, okay.
What we would change about the movies. There's so many movies that I could talk about with this. And with that,
okay, I got one.
What?
I'm gonna say The Maze Runner.
The Maze Runner. The first Maze Runner movie was actually pretty good. I didn't have what. Hey, let's wait
The
on that.
second one.
Wait, let's wait on that because that's gonna be a part of another topic in the podcast. Okay, I had
Oh,
that
it is
saved for a
okay.
specific topic. All right,
Okay, okay,
or save that. So think of another one that's not related to a book.
okay.
But so Green Lantern. I would definitely I could easily name just one thing. Make the super suit real.
Wait, was it not real? It was animated on.
It was CGI the whole entire movie. CGI.
Wait, really?
Yeah. You didn't notice that?
No.
It was CGI the whole entire time, man.
Wait, the whole fucking costume, bro?
The whole costume was
What?
CGI. Even the eye mask was CGI.
What, bro?
Yeah, that's why the movie sucks, dude. That's
Oh,
what.
I didn't know
How did you not know that? When did you see the movie?
that. A long time ago.
No
Like
wonder
when it first came out.
you're probably like, well, it came back out. It came out in like maybe 2010.
Yeah, but I wasn't like that big of like a
Movie nerd.
yeah.
Yeah,
I aren't, but like
the super suit was CGI. That's why in Deadpool the trailer he kept saying like, please don't make my super suit green or animated. He said that because the whole entire movie the super suit was green and animated. It was animated the whole entire time.
okay.
Uh,
Well then.
ugh. You're making me go on rants,
All right.
Devin.
Okay, another one then. Another movie that I think I could have made better. You know, what movie is really good actually. Like now that
What?
I'm thinking about it, Train to Busan.
What?
Train to Busan. It's like
Tra-
it's a zombie pop. I watch a lot of zombie apocalypse movies.
You and
Please
zombie
don't
movies,
judge me.
man. If
Okay,
if you like zombies that much, why don't you marry them?
No, I'm good.
Why? When you put the ring on when you try to put the ring on their finger and try to give them a kiss during the ceremony, they're just gonna bite your head off.
Yeah, yeah. Um, yeah, no. There was like it was a Korean or Chinese, one or the other. It was dubbed in English, and it's about this father trying to get the daughter to see the mother because they were like divorced, right? Not divorced, but like they were just not with each other, but they weren't divorced. And it was for her birthday, right? And her wish was to go to her mom's. So they went on this train, and then the zombie apocalypse started, and the whole story is about them getting to Busan. The whole
Okay.
train. It's pretty good.
I just thought of one movie, the more movie that I would be so much better if I made it. Which
Yeah. What?
I forgot the title. I forgot what it was. Damn it.
Ha! You lost it in 2 seconds.
I lost
God
in
damn
2 seconds.
Movies that I think I could have made better. I want them to make a fucking what's that parkour video game?
Mirror's Edge.
What's that? Mirror's Edge. I want to make a Mirror's Edge game or movie. I
We're
want to make a Mirror's Edge movie.
we're saving that for another topic during the podcast.
Damn it, Garrett! Okay, fine, okay. Okay. Movie I could make better. I can't say Maze Runner, but I want to. I can't say the fifth wave because that's a book too. Fuck. Movies. What movies have I watched that aren't books? Fuck. I'm rethinking life.
Oh my god.
What movies
My
have I
God.
watched that are not books, bro? That are not books. Oh my god. Oh. I don't even know, dude. I don't even know. I only really watch movies because they were good books.
Oh my god. But I just now I just thought of it. If I were if I were to make movies, I would definitely not make Star Wars episodes 1, 2, and 3.
Well, you said make them better, not
Okay,
make
make
them.
them better. All right, fine. I would change everything in Star Wars episodes 1, 2, and 3. Like I would change the actor who plays Anakin Skywalker in episode 2 because he was just sucked. I would definitely keep Sam Jackson alive because he's awesome.
Who
He
is Sam
played
Jackson? Was he? He
Mace Windu.
was.
He's the guy with the purple lightsaber.
Oh yeah, I know him. Hey, I know Star Wars, you cunt.
uh, uh,
Don't ever talk to me about Star Wars. The fuck? I know Star Wars.
I would definitely make everything not CGI in those movies because everything was CGI in those movies. It was horrible CGI too. It was just like it was like real life, and then you just saw this weird little blob thing of like like a old cartoon show or a cartoon show.
Uh-huh.
Like everything was like a dark color, and then the object they were going to use was lighter than everything else.
Uh-huh.
Like it was like that. I hated that. I would
Okay,
change that in a
I got one.
heartbeat.
Sorry to cut you off, but this man just said, "Big Hero 6. Rename it to Big Hero 6."
What? No. What? Oh, what? Uh,
I don't even know. I just wanted to read that out loud. I don't know. I thought it would be funnier if I said it out loud, but
it
all right,
was
you can continue
weird.
with your Star Wars.
But yeah, Star Wars episode 1, 2, and 3. If I could just make them better, I would just make them all into one movie and just say, hey, this is how Anakin Skywalker came to be. He was born.
Yeah,
He met
and then he's here.
Obi-Wan, and now he's there. Like, like,
Yeah.
like that'd be like that'd be like how I change a children's story. Like just like tonight I'm going to be reading Goldilocks and the Two Bears. Like we get the
Three
picture, all right?
bears.
Yeah.
3 bears. There's 3 bears.
I know there's three
Eric.
bears. That was a joke. Like Goldilocks,
Oh.
like be changing the story up, like so, like just be shortening it because they're like children's stories are long these days. You know that, right? It's like all about like the author now, like 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 the bit like the size of the Odyssey, like like they're so long now. Like if I ever have kids, I'm just gonna shorten them up to like Jack climbed up the stalk, Jack went down the stalk. The end.
The end.
Or like Johnny couldn't find his bike. Johnny hopped the fence and found his bike. Like just like it'd be that quick, Like the end. I'm going to bed. Like that's what I would do with the Star Wars episode 1, 2, and 3. Is just do that. Like Anakin was born. Now we're here. Okay. All right, now TV shows. Let's since you can't think of any movies that aren't related to any books or future movies that you want to do, that you would try to make better. Let's move on to TV shows that would be better if we made them, or we can make better.
Wait, what? TV
TV
shows we can make better.
Yeah.
TV shows. Okay. I need to think about this one. Okay. I need to think about it. You should go first, actually.
All right.
You should just lead everything.
The Office, great show. I love the show. Just one thing I would change.
What would you change?
Keep Michael on.
Yeah.
I know he leaves during the show, and that pisses me off. Blue
Did
Bloods.
you get to that point yet?
Is Blue Bloods a good show or a show that you can make better, or is Blue Bloods a bad show? I'm confused. I know the show Blue Bloods, Wayne Andrews, but Yeah, I keep Michael on. That's what I would do with The Office.
Have you gotten to the point where he leaves?
No,
You want me to spoil something for you?
don't. I
I'm gonna
know,
do it.
I know that's like a really good episode, but don't spoil it for me.
I want to do it. I'm
Don't
gonna
do
do
it.
it. I'm gonna do it.
Change. Oh, okay, hold on. I want to answer Wayne Andrews. Keep thinking of your show, Devin. Wayne
Okay,
Andrews.
okay.
Something about Blue Bloods I would change. I would, it's a good show. I don't really watch it that much to know what to change about it. But what I would change about it is just change all the family members except for Tom Selleck. Change all of them into all the Wahlberg family members. Because Donnie Wahlberg's already in it. Just add Mark Wahlberg and then their other brothers. Just let that take place. Just see what happens. Because they're already acting like they're already from like Boston. Like Mock and Mock. just that's what I would change about the show. It may not be a good
Okay.
idea, but all right. Do you think of your TV show, Devin?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna say The Walking Dead.
The Walking Dead. Ooh, yeah. I just thought one for that. All right, what you got?
I'm gonna say that because it's not random enough. Like there's no
Randomness.
there's nothing to keep you on your feet. Like right now, like before it was fine, except for like Lori and stuff. But like the prison seasons were great, but like
Governor got old.
Governor got old real fast.
Yeah, like the first season he
It
did.
was basically in between where they left the prison and then before they met Negan was like probably the prime, I'd say. Not before they met Negan, but like before like last season.
Yeah.
Whatever season that
Like
was.
just one thing I changed about the show is take Negan's time on the show, double half or subtracted down to one episode. Or
What?
just 3 episodes.
Really?
Half the season. Or
I put him in half of the season. Yeah, I don't think he needs to be in there that long.
His time on the show was he like the first episode he was in, the first.
It was great.
Yeah, like he changed up the game real quick, just with the thing he did at the beginning of the episode. But it made me so.
I'm not gonna lie. I liked the season. Spoiler alert! Here we go. I liked the season where he killed Spencer, but I didn't like the most recent season.
Who was Spencer
Like,
again?
He was the mom. He was the son of the mom that ran the place.
Oh yeah, I remember that. He tried to stab him with a knife and then failed, because they were playing pool, right?
No, he tried. He wanted to take over Alexandria, and then Negan stabbed him with a knife.
Oh right.
He wanted to like be a second-hand man at
That was the episode
and
when
take over Rick.
that was the episode when you shot Lucille.
That was
She's deformed.
Yep. That was the one.
As much as I love Jeffrey Dean Morgan, who played
Bro,
Negan,
that one should have that bullet should have went through the bat. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
He should have died.
the bat.
He should have died. Should have broke the bat. He should have died.
the bat should have broke. It was wooden bat.
First of all, the bat wasn't even in the position it was when she shot.
Yeah.
And he could not have reacted fast enough to do that.
Yeah. And it was a wooden bat. It should have broke.
Okay, one thing I would change is I would make it more random, and I would make the zombies more important, because you haven't seen like anything like problematic with the zombies since like with the main group, at least since when the mom died in Alexandria, when the whole fucking horde came from like that pit
Yeah, like
at the beginning of that one season.
it's like the zombies right now for the show are like clickers for us.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you literally can just completely avoid them. They're really it's
like
really dumb.
they're predictable, It's just
Yeah.
that's why, and I know why they added the people on from Like the zombies, because the zombies got, well, like they're predictable, they got a little bit boring, and so they added the people, but then the people just became
But then
boring.
it's just too much people.
Yeah, like
It's too
it's just,
much.
it became like like all like
It just becomes a war.
I know it's a drama show and all, but come on, it's zombies.
It's supposed to be a zombie
Make
show, and I think when they start going into war, I think it's fine. But I like using the zombies as tactics, like to keep people trapped. But
Yeah.
they need to make it so the zombies can actually kill people.
Yeah.
They're not. They're literally doing nothing. The most recent death we've had with it
Was
is
Carl.
fucking Sasha.
Oh,
No, it was Carl. Yeah, you're right.
it was Carl.
You're right. It was Carl. And he and they drew his death out for 2 episodes.
Hmm.
And in those 2 episodes, nobody else died. Maybe that was just for suspense for Carl. But still, whatever. Regardless, I think, there's stuff.
Alright, so moving on from TV shows that'll be better. Now we're getting on to the topic that I know you've been dying to talk about. Best book to movie adaptation we've seen so far.
Best book to movie. Oh god, there are really a lot of bad ones.
Yeah, there are a lot of bad ones, but like the one that has done well so far, the one that did the best.
The Fifth Wave was good. There wasn't really that many problems with that movie
I would like to say
from
yeah.
from the book standpoint.
I want to say the Maze Runner, they did an okay job.
For the first movie, the second
first
movie
movie.
sucked dick.
The first movie.
The second movie was absolutely horrible.
The first movie they did a good job. The second movie was horrible. It sucked. The
They
third
literally
movie.
changed the ending.
I know.
They completely changed the ending. You can't do that.
They got rid of one of the most suspenseful scenes of the book in the second movie. They got rid of the tunnel scene, where it was dark and you didn't know what was out there. That's like one of my
And then
favorite
they
suspenses ever.
And then they made the Cranks zombies.
They aren't even zombies. They're like very, very sick, diseased people. That's the whole running point of the whole book series was that
And
they
how
were very
do you
diseased.
think? Spoiler alert for the third movie. I'm watching it tomorrow.
I've already seen it.
How do you think? Spoiler alert for the death cure from Maze Runner.
Yeah.
How do you think Newt's gonna die? Don't tell me, please. But he's just gonna die on a bed, just like what's his name did. Wilson, right in the second movie, like he shot himself.
Yeah.
Because he got scratched.
Mm-hmm.
But no, because Newt's death was so emotional. He was
Even in the
playing
book.
golf, and it was like, no, I'm just gonna go crazy by myself. And he was trying
Just
to
leave
talk him
me.
into just dying, and I was about to cry. It was sad, and it was like, no, I don't want to die. I'd rather be this fucked up than die. And it's like, but you won't remember anything. And it's like, no, I don't care. I'll play golf till I go crazy. And it was really emotional. And then how is that gonna happen? How is that gonna happen? They're just gonna be like, oh, I'm dying. Shoot me. Bam! Like every zombie movie. No, the Maze Runner was not a zombie series.
Yeah. But well, yeah. So I can't really tell you anything about the death cure and that standpoint. I will tell you about the movie scene, a scene from the movie that was not even in the book that they added
The
for
train?
some. Yeah, the train scene. Oh my god, it was stupid to add that to the movie.
Okay.
It didn't even develop the plot at all.
Okay.
It made no sense why to develop. It didn't develop the plot at all. It was just in there, just because of money, money.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember the ending of the third book. How did the third book end?
They went to the island by some magical doors. Remember?
Right? Did
Yeah,
they?
They went through this doorway, because there was some sort of portal thingy, and it took.
And then
them to
he never liked Teresa again, right? Something like that.
Yeah.
Bro, in the book, wasn't there a fucking female? Yeah, there was a female group. They weren't even introduced in the second movie.
Yeah.
The fucking Teresa went with the female group, and then the dude went with them, and
Albie. No,
then the
not Albie.
female,
Not Albie. It
and
was
then Teresa.
Aaron.
No,
Aaron. That's his
it
name.
was Aaron, yeah. And then the dude, right? Not the dude. Teresa got like brainwashed, not brainwashed, but like they forced her to put Thomas in the box thing for his own safety of like keeping everyone safe or whatever. And like no, it was to keep him safe, and they wanted while they would get the information to kill everybody else, right? Something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then like he never forgave her ever, and didn't. Oh, right. I remember. Didn't Teresa die pushing him from rubble or something? Right.
Trees.
It was like so anticlimactic, right?
Yeah.
In the book, like I was sitting there, I was like, "There's no way she died to that, right?"
Yeah.
And then like the book ended, and then she died to it. It's like,
Yeah. But the train scene, it was so stupid to add that, and that's why the movie took so longer to be released from the second movie. There's like a 3-year gap between between the release dates of the second movie and the third movie. Is because of the train scene. Because the main actor who plays the main character, Thomas, the actor who plays Thomas, hurt his leg while filming that stupid train scene. It was stupid to add that in the first place. Literally, like the whole thing with the Maze Runner movies. The first one I loved. The first one was okay. Like it was, you're dipping your toes in the water. All right.
I didn't think that the what's it called, the
Grievers.
what were the grievers? Yeah, I didn't think they were portrayed accurately.
No, they were just they made them into basically fat blobs.
Yeah.
That's what basically they made them into. But like I feel like they actually done the movies right. Like so many, like a lot of the actors could have gotten very like so many acting awards for the movie.
Yeah.
Or like nominations
sure.
at least, because like how like the books were played out. The books weren't action really. They were all
If it no, but that just goes back to every fucking book that is turned into a movie. The people that make the movie want to keep it down and keep it short and like they want to keep it into like a 2-hour movie, right? To do that, they have to cut out scenes. But what they should be doing is they should be finding parts in books
that are
like,
really good. Like
no, that's not what I'm saying.
No?
That's not what I'm saying. No, what I'm saying is, well, first of all, they need to stop cutting out scenes that are really good in the book.
Yeah.
Second of all, I think they should be making, like, if they really want to keep the movie to like a 2-hour movie, they need to make sequels of the same movie, like how Hunger Games: The Mockingbird, right? Like
Yeah.
the third
Part
Kill
1 and 2.
I don't know. Part 1 and 2, right? That was one book, right?
Yeah.
So they need to do that.
Like
They need to do that with like every book because it's getting us so annoying. Sorry to keep cutting you off. It gets so annoying seeing the best parts of your book being cut out because people think that they're not part of the plot enough, but they're so important. But the people that are writing the script and the scenes that should be in the movie don't care about it because it doesn't focus on the main plot, but it develops. Like, the parts that develop characters so much mainly don't get put in. And that's what pisses everybody off about books that turn into movies.
Like, they did that with Harry Potter, like, the 7th movie, which, and just saying that they made it to their, like, the finale of movie, like, just with 7 movies in total, or 8 movies in total, since the 7th movie was two-parter. Like, apparently that movie did well. Even though like a lot of the information was changed, but it made me so mad. Or no, I'm not ranting about Harry Potter, but they did like the two-parter. They ended did the last movie with 2 parts, which they should. All the other movies aren't doing that. All the other book to movie adaptations aren't doing that, which is stupid.
Like, just think about that. Like, every fucking movie, man. Every book movie. just how it is. Like,
Like, I'm just gonna go on to another movie, book to movie adaptation I hate. Percy Jackson 2.
yep, I agree.
I hated
I
it.
agree.
That was so stupid. They brought Kronos in the second movie, like they were trying to combine all three movies, all five books into one movie with the second movie. They did the first movie. The first movie was okay. A lot of the information, some of the information was changed. Like they decided to leave. They decided to leave Grover instead of leaving his mom, which I thought was kind of stupid because then it took away dialogue that could like there was so much and so much other
It's just
details.
character development points that get cut off every movie.
Yeah.
It's just character development. They want the plot development. They don't want the character development.
No. And the character development is what we want. That's what we like
Yeah.
reading the books is because of the character development to feel connected to the characters. And,
That's why video games are so good.
and
Because they don't have a time limit.
I understand why because they only have like usually 2.5 hour movies, but go to freaking Netflix for God's sakes. God, I don't care how much they don't care how
If
much time you
anything,
put
just
in a
make it
movie.
Yeah, they don't. If anything, just put it into a fucking TV series. Like, just like, it could be a movie, but just cut it up into different fucking episodes. I don't know.
That-
Yeah, that would probably be good.
I'm
That'd probably
glad-
be cool.
I'm glad that you brought up TV series because now I want to talk about best book to TV series. Which I'm gonna say
I want it.
flat out right now is for me is the best one so far. For me is the Walking Dead.
Books to TV series, you say?
Yeah, The Walking Dead. That's because well, no, not the best. Best so far for me is actually 13 Reasons Why because I read the book, and they did actually keep most of
Really?
they did keep a lot of the information from the TV show from the book.
You
to
do
the-
know a
into the
big
TV show.
difference? You do know a big difference from the season, from the book to the TV show was the book was all in a day.
Yeah, it was all in one night actually.
Yeah.
It was all in the night, which, yeah, and I know why because in the show they wanted to draw out like the reasons and the details a lot more, which I love it when they do love it when writers want to do that, but you can't go away from the book, like because they added a whole lot more scenes in the TV show than they were in the book, and that's why so many like a lot even there's like out of like everyone who loves the show. Like there are getting some hatred towards the show because actually it has caused a lot more suicides lately because of how detailed it is and like because the way they made the first season they made it look like revenge rather than just that they couldn't handle anymore, which. But if we're just going off straight off, just like to how like if they kept like all the scenes and the stories and the character development, then I would say 13 Reasons Why did a good job with the book TV series so far. Devin?
Okay. See, I don't really watch a lot of TV shows. I probably watch more movies than I do TV shows. But books to TV shows, not a lot of those are a thing.
Yeah, they started becoming a thing since Netflix got involved with TV making and movie making, which Netflix is like the best way to do that right now, because
I mean, you know what I'm saying with the
oh god,
Death
please.
Note. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, God.
No, I'm
Ugh.
chilling. But that was a movie. But
Yeah, no,
regardless,
it's a movie.
um,
I watched it too.
I watched it. I actually thought it was cool.
I liked it.
I liked
yeah.
the ending. I liked the ending to it. It was pretty cool. Thought it was really smart of him.
I never read the book, so I like the whole premise.
Me
of
neither. Yeah. So.
I love the whole
Yeah.
premise of it, and I love like how the cool ways they thought of just to kill the people, which I just thought that was cool, even though that was very sickening. But yeah. But since you can't think of a good book to TV show adaptation, let's go into. I'm just gonna say out flat out the worst, or not the worst, but like the one that's been disappointing me for a while now, which is The Walking Dead.
Wait, one what?
The Walking Dead, the one that's disappointing me with book to TV show adaptation,
Okay.
which is The Walking Dead. I've read it. They cut out so many good parts of the comic books.
Mm-hmm.
They could have driven the show even a lot more better, because like the first time that Rick met the governor cut off his hand or his arm, which I feel like they could have got a whole lot more, like character development out of that, like just like seeing like how the character would act, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And they kept the Herschel getting his leg cut off. They did that, but that's
Didn't
not.
no, didn't Otis get his leg? No, not Otis. What's the fucking white dude's name that died in season 1? Or season 2, actually?
Uh,
Dale.
Dale.
Dale. Dale.
No, Dale didn't get his leg cut off.
He did in the book?
No, I read it. He didn't. That was Herschel.
No, yeah, he did.
It was Herschel, dude.
No, it was
It was
Dale.
Herschel. I will
I've
go.
read a lot of reviews
I will
and it
go
was Dale.
I will go get the books right now. I have them in my
It
room.
was
I will get them.
Dale.
I will get
It
them
was
right
Dale.
now.
It was Dale.
It was Herschel.
It was Dale.
All right, I'm getting the books.
It was Dale.
Look at me too.
Okay, guys. Yeah, it was Dale. Pretty sure it was Dale. Well, I'm gonna read a comment here. I might start a podcast, but who should I get as a friend? Who I play with a lot, but does not have YouTube, or someone with YouTube, but I never talk to. But who should I get? A friend who I play with a lot, but doesn't have YouTube, or someone that does have YouTube, but I never talk to. Honestly, I would probably get my friend that I play with a lot that does not have YouTube. One that gives you more views, first of all. Second of all, he's your friend. You can actually talk to him. You gotta get somebody, you can't just go in for the views, you know what I'm saying? Gotta actually, like, know how to put in conversation, you know what I'm saying? Sorry to read this so late, been like 20 minutes behind. So, yeah. Yeah, we've just been talking a lot. Oh shit, press the wrong button. Yeah, we just been talking, so, yeah. I'd definitely say play with the person you know more. Just, like, you can banter with, because, for this show, we get off topic a lot, and, we try to keep ourselves on topic, but, sometimes we just can't stay on track, and we just lose sight. I mean, one day we were talking about Beyond Two Souls, then we started talking about rap, and then we started talking about Kids Bop. So, like, we went all the way from a video game to Kids Bop. It was really weird. So, yeah, you gotta have somebody that you can talk with, because honestly, that's where the most comedy comes from, in my opinion.
Yes,
Like, where you can
definitely.
just talk to somebody. So, yeah, definitely go with the first option.
It was neither. I
yeah,
couldn't find it. I didn't see either of those two.
It was
get the legs
fucking
off.
Dale.
I would
I'm
just agree to
Googling it.
disagree.
I'm Googling it.
Great. Now we got him Googling.
Did Dale from the Walking Dead comic books get his leg cut off in the prison?
What you find? Did you find anything?
Give me a fucking second. WalkingDeadWiki.com. Dale, Walking Dead comic book series, gender male, gray hair, 69, 68. Tired car salesman. I'm looking.
Leg.
Sorry, I'm still Okay, I'm reading. This is Herschel's farm.
It was Alan.
No, okay, I'm almost there.
No, wait, that was issue 21. What? You're so what?
Okay, I'm gonna Google again. Who got their leg cut off in the comic book series of The Walking Dead inside of the prison? Negan. Definitely not Negan. It was Alan. Who
Yeah, I
the
just
fuck
said
is
that.
Alan?
Well, that was issue 21. Yeah, so
Alan has
I
been on
haven't
the
gotten
leg
there
while
yet.
wandering through the prison, and Riddick cuts off his leg in an attempt to save his life.
Huh, I'm gonna search Alan right up right now. Alan, The Walking Dead. Dude, you remember that one bearded guy that was got pissed at um uh Tyrese? It was back when the governor, like the first season of the governor. The actually
Guy
I'll
that got pissed at Tyrese.
actually I'll send you the picture so you see who he is,
Yeah, send
because
me the picture.
you'll understand better once I send you the picture. Because like
Alan from the Walking Dead comic book series.
yeah, once you see
Alan, Walking Dead wiki.
once you see the photo, you'll understand what I mean. Did you get it?
But didn't he, didn't Alan leave in the show?
Yeah,
He
in the
left
show
in the
he
show.
left in the show.
Yeah, he left with his family, right? Yeah,
Yeah, in the comic books, I guess he stayed behind or
I
some.
guess.
I haven't gotten to that shit yet. I'm only on 9. I need 10.
What about him? What about him, Garrick?
He's the one who got his leg cut off in the
That's
comic
Alan?
book. Yeah, that's Alan.
Okay.
Yeah, it's weird, I guess. Yeah, but yeah, so like I mean like how a lot of the stuff they changed in the show, which they didn't
Mm-hmm.
need to since it was a TV show. They could do exact
Yeah.
portrayal of each comic. Each comic book is basically a season.
Yeah.
Like the first one is like the first season, first 5 episodes, which they do like almost exact reimagination of it, except Daryl's not in it because he was created just for the show, because they like Norman Reedus so much. But yeah, that's one of the that's all I can think of for at least TV show to book adaptations.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right, now we're moving on to let's see, we are moving on to uh movie and TV show ideas.
Oh, I mean,
This
I
is
already
where the
said
Mirror's
one.
Edge comes out.
Fucking hella Mirror's Edge, bro.
Yeah.
100%. 100%. That would be an amazing, an amazing, an amazing, an amazing, an amazing movie. Be an amazing movie. And nobody will deny it because it's fact.
That would be an amazing movie. And you know who definitely would actually be a good director for the movie?
Uh,
Michael
Michael
Bay.
Bay. Wow.
Because Mirror's Edge is basically all action. There's like really not that much character development, and so
There's some characters.
some character development, as much as Michael Bay would put into his movies.
But which Mirror's Edge are we talking about, though?
I like the first one, or rather than the second one.
What about Catalyst?
That's the second one.
That's the second one? I didn't play the first one.
It's basically a remake, but it's basically the same story. Only the Catalyst, Mirror's Edge Catalyst, has a lot more detailed story
Well, then why don't you do the second one?
because it's Michael Bay.
Michael Bay has story development in his titles. What?
Have you seen his movies?
Transformers, bro. What you mean? Ratchet died, bro. Ironhide died. That's character development.
Dude, Transformers started sucking once they took out Shia LaBeouf, which was Transformers 4 and 5.
Who is he?
Shia
Is he
LaBeouf?
the main character?
He was the main character in Transformers 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah. Okay.
And I didn't really
makes-
like the third one since they took out Megan Fox.
Yeah, they did do that. I remember that.
I don't know why they did. They replaced her with this blonde hot girl. I wanted Megan Fox. Who doesn't want Megan Fox? Ugh. But yeah, Michael Bay would do perfectly for Mirror's Edge. Any of his other movies suck.
One. Okay, another idea for a movie.
Did you? What was your summer reading project?
Beyond Two Souls. I think that would be a decent movie.
Yeah, that would be a good movie. Just for it
Like,
basically is
depends
a
who
movie
makes
though.
it, though. Yeah, it basically is a movie, but like you could make it.
Yeah, you could take off all the game mechanics and just put in the movie.
You could make it a movie though. Like put an actor in
William Dafoe. He'll be in it this
yeah,
time.
bring William Dafoe in it.
Bring him
Yeah.
back and Ellen Page.
Yeah, you bring Ellen Page, obviously, bro. Yes.
But yeah, that would be a good movie. What was your summer reading?
I would watch that.
What you?
I have
what-
like for last year.
Yeah, for coming into freshman year, what was your summer reading project?
I don't know.
What book were you
I don't think I
required to
did
read?
it.
You don't remember what it was called?
I don't even remember doing it.
So my summer reading was freshman never.
Oh yeah,
tell a
yeah,
lie.
yeah, yeah. Yep. I
Sleeping
didn't
freshman
do
never
that.
tell a lie. You didn't?
Really? No, I didn't do it.
You didn't do it.
Pretty sure it was like 50% of my first quarter grade for my English though.
But yeah, Sleeping Freshmen Never Lie. That's what the book was called. It's actually a really good book. If you ever read it, it's awesome. It's basically and my whole life is actually very paralleled to the book, because so Scott, the main character is Scott, right? And he is basically the only one. He goes to high school and he basically loses all his original friends and meets new ones, right? And so he goes to high school, but the fun thing is, all his a lot of his life is paralleled. He's the nerd and the funny one out of his group of friends.
Yeah.
He's also he's ironic in size compared to me. He's actually the short one. I'm the tall one. But so his brother's name is Bobby. My brother's name is Buddy.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
His dad is an auto mechanic. My dad has a degree in auto mechanic. he's more of he's more of his mom's child, like I am. Um,
Mm-hmm.
dude, and I swear to God, I'm not going to lie when I say this, but his teacher that he sees as a mentor, like his favorite teacher, is
Mm-hmm.
is his English teacher, which in the book is described as like this older looking dude, like 30s, mid 30 range, who has a beard and like short hair on top.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's my theater arts teacher, dude. Literally almost fits the description, only just different
Wow.
teaching job.
That's hilarious.
and and oh my god.
Okay, what
Uh,
what was this book called? I'm looking at my books right now, and I'm trying to remember this one book that was really, 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 really good. I'm looking right now. I don't see it. Believe it or not, you wouldn't believe it, but I have a lot of books. A lot of books. A lot of books. Um, Let me move over here. This um,
I
box
would
of books, cases.
I would make another actually I would a movie I would make would be I forgot what came to my head. Hmm.
Um,
Oh, I got a TV show idea. Basically,
okay.
have you seen the show Community?
Community?
Mm-hmm. So Community is made by Dan Harmon, who makes the Rick and Morty show. So,
Uh,
um, it's basically about this diverse group of community college students who study together, and
uh-huh.
basically it's a funny show. Like it's a comedy. Like lots of funny things happen, and so basically,
Uh-huh.
I'm going to make a show called High, which is gonna take place in high school, and it's gonna be about a diverse group of kids in high school, and it's gonna be a comedy, and I'm basically just gonna put like daily lives, basically like it's fun. Like I'm just gonna base it off of my school, because holy crap, do funny things happen in my school? Like like for example, one day I was in my geometry class, and we just got to the class, and we had no teacher in there because our teacher was not there that day, and we were supposed to have a sub, but our sub wasn't in the room. Our sub didn't show for the first 30 minutes either. And so everyone, when we figured out that the sub wasn't going to show for the first 30 minutes or at all, everyone in the room decided to look at me and then pointed at the teacher's chair and literally, like how I heard it, basically, hey big guy, why don't you take a seat over there? Yeah, just act like an adult. That's all you gotta do. Do things the teacher would do in a seat, and then keep an eye out for other teachers that come down the hallway. But the most worst part about that day was because we had no teacher in there. They put me as a lookout. We all did our work.
Really?
Yeah. It was. Ugh. And all right, and then another day it was in health class, and so my
Yo, sorry. Sorry, but not sorry. Honda Gamer says, "Hey, keep it up, fire emoji." I leave. I'll leave a like. You're cool every day. Want to be best friends. I'm a YouTuber. I love your work. Thanks, bro. Appreciate it. Really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you.
he
Don't
doesn't.
don't
He's
just
just
thank me.
thanking
Thank
for the
Eric.
camera.
He's literally making this thing. He's literally making this podcast. So
I'm running
I'm
it.
just literally here as the co-host. So
Yeah, you're Ben
somebody to talk
Affleck.
to. Yeah, I'm just here.
You don't get that joke.
No, I don't.
Uh, there's a joke between Matt Damon and Ben Affleck because they both wrote the movie Saving Good Will Hunting, And basically, like the joke is that Matt Damon did all the work and Ben Affleck just sat on the couch. You're the Ben Affleck. But yeah, continue. Are
Continue what?
are you done?
That was the comment, yeah.
Oh, okay. So basically, it was health class, right? And so, w- me and my classmate or my friend, me and a friend of mine, we were about to, we were good. You know how like some guys will just like like you're stupid, no you stupid, no you're stupid.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
We were basically doing something like that, and so he it looked like we were about to fight because I stood up because he smacked me on the back of my head. It wasn't even smacked though; it was just like like light tap. And our substitute teacher came over. We were both standing up. Our substitute sub for that day came over. He actually worked at the school. Yeah, he came over. Told us to sit down. He came over, looked back and kept like moving his head between me and my friend. He was like back and forth, like he looked at me, then he looked at my friend, then he looked at me, he looked at my friend for like 2 minutes, and then he looked back at my friend, and he pointed at me and said, "He big."
Wait.
like, like, he was like trying to he was pointing out this obvious fact because my friend is shorter than me. He pointed out this obvious fact. It was like calling him like a moron. Like he big. like oh, it's hilarious. uh that's the type of stuff I would put in the show.
All right. Um. mm, let's see.
That's the type of stuff I would put in the show.
A good movie. I want to see a kid that goes to school that has superpowers, but like he can't like use them. Otherwise, like the military will like come to get him.
You know that's already a
I
show,
don't
right?
know. Wait, it is.
That's literally what Smallville is.
I don't know what Smallville
The
is.
show Smallville
First.
is about
Never even heard of Smallville.
Superman Clark Kent. Superman who's Clark Kent. Basically about young Clark Kent, and basically he can't use his powers, with people seeing him, or like dangerous, like he could be taken by the military, so he has to use them secretly and all that stuff. So
Okay.
that's basically what the show
Well,
is.
well, ruined. Ruined. Okay.
I would what I would do is I want to make a show because this is just me and a lot of funny stuff actually happens. Is put a TV show, make a TV show about a teenager with autism, and put him in high school, and he's like his like daily life through high school. Because I remember, because you know how I have a hard time understanding sarcasm, right?
Yeah.
So like I remember this one day I was in my English class, and like one of the classmate of mine said it was we were talking about like movies like didn't that movie like come out like during World War II? It was like no, it was World War III. And I was like, no, it wasn't. It was World War II. And she said I was being sarcastic, and I was like, oh, I don't understand sarcasm. Like I looked sad. I was like, oh, I don't understand sarcasm. It's just like it's just like it's okay, calm down, calm down. It's just like
Oh God.
like that's just like that type of stuff like that I had to deal with in my life.
That'll
Or
be
just
funny, bro.
dude, it's just like like because this joke has already actually been done in another show. It's about called The Good Doctor. It's about a doctor who's has autism. And like on the first episode, he was at the airport trying to help a civilian and he needed a knife to do a surgical cut. And he went up to the airplane security and literally said, "I need a knife." And they're like, "What?" Like he was like, I need a knife. I'm looking for a knife. And like, yeah, we got a pad to sell right over there for you. Just it's just like that type of just like funny jokes like that, like the daily life funny stuff that actually happened in my life or in any other autistic kid's life in high school.
Okay. Um, I have one. We could do. You could do a. Okay. You could do a. You could do one about. There was this book, right? And that like everyone had. Okay, so you know how Ready Player One is, right? Like you
Yeah,
have like your treadmill, and then
mm.
like you have like your.
VR.
It's like a VR thing, whatever, right?
Hmm.
Okay, so it's kind of like that, but what happens is like instead of like you actually being mobile, it's not like that at all. So you go, you have one in your house, right? You have
Hmm.
literally a coffin, like a grave, like coffin where you put dead bodies.
Hmm.
Okay, but like it's not like a coffin like you would have for a dead body. It's a coffin where you lay in it, and there's a fucking it'll inject you with a thing that like makes you go
Dead.
into the computer,
Oh.
right? Or something or whatever. It like
Hmm.
immerses you into like a GTA type thing, right?
Hmm.
But like if you die, you actually feel the pain,
So
like in real life.
How like Ready Player One was when he got kicked in the nuts.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, 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 but like, okay, so the thing was they inserted like a surgical thing into your neck, right? And it was
Hmm.
like a long stabby thing, whatever. Okay. And it would inject things. So like if you ate in the fake world, you
You
ate in
ate
the
in
real
real
world.
world.
Yeah. It was
Wow.
pretty cool. And like if you got punched, you it would administer like something where like it would make you feel it in that area. It was pretty cool. And um I don't remember what happened, but I remember they had to do something to I don't remember.
Do you
I
know
don't
what the
remember the
book was
plot.
called?
No, I don't.
Damn it.
I
That book
only
sounds good.
remember I only remember that part. Like
Hmm.
it immersed them into like a GTA. And then like the beginning of the book, a girl committed suicide. And like no, no, okay. I remember. Yeah, because they had these chip things, right, implanted in the back of their I think it was the back of their head.
Hmm.
So this girl ripped the chip out of her head, and when you do that, that means
PTSD.
that if you die for in the real world as well.
It's like it's like that whole like dream thing. Like, oh, if you
Yeah,
die in dream, you die in real life, which is complete
yeah. So
myth.
like if you took out the chip, then you would be able to die in real life if you died in the game. So then she jumped off a bridge and died. I remember that.
Wow.
That was like the beginning of the book.
Hmm.
It was a really good book concept, and I think it could be a good movie. I
Yeah.
forget what it's called though. I forget the plot. I forget everything except for those parts. And oh yeah, and then every day he would like log on with his friends on his computer before he would hop into the game, and like they were talking about like all this shit that was going on, and they had to do this quest to do something. I forgot what it was, but
Was it to
it
find a
was
golden Easter
cool.
egg?
No, it wasn't Ready Player One, but it was still good. It was still good.
I want to. Now that we're on like 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 that type of purpose, I wanna make like a TV show or movie about like people who like just like randomly have like the same dreams, like or like just like this main character like he would like one night he would fall asleep but he would start dreaming the same dream another person but he would be able to move around and interact with the dream and then
That'd be cool.
like what but like one of the dreams he finds out like it turns out and like it happens to be a murder of a person that actually got died of like actually happened in like the real world outside of his sleep and so like he would have to like follow like the dreams to find out like how the murder happened to solve the case
That's
to
like
solve the
a
crime.
yeah. Okay, okay, okay. I see you. I like
And
that a
like
lot.
yeah, I think that'd be a really cool like movie concept. But
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that'd be a really good movie.
Okay.
Or
Um.
in even you could just have any it could be a mixture of genres just with that whole concept. You could the comedy moments where you get he wakes up in this weird effed up dream it's like um like a costumed orgy, and then the next one he wakes up he comes into some sort of nightmare thing.
Okay.
I think
Yo.
it'd be a really good movie concept.
Yeah, I actually like that a lot. One thing, if you wanna, I don't recommend it. Actually, I do, but not at all. Okay, first of all, have you read the Maximum Ride books? All
No,
9 of them.
no.
Okay, it's about a group of kids that were experimented on as children, and they
Mhm.
grew. They're 2% bird, and they can fly. They have wings,
Hmm.
and it's really cool because they eventually run away from the lab, and then they gain other skills. Like one can read minds, one can go really fast, like at the speed of light, in the speed of sound, and anything. And one can camouflage himself, and then another one can interpret voices. Literally, he could do any voice ever. It's pretty cool.
So like
And
my
then
gift,
eh,
but
maybe.
maximum, maximum right.
And then another one, what was his trait? I don't even think he had a trait. And special trait, like super special trait, I mean, but regardless, they ran from these scientists all 9 books, and it was a really cool thing, and they tried to save the world at one point, and it was really cool. You should watch it, or not watch it, you should read
Read
the
it.
9 books. It's called Maximum Ride, The
Right.
Angel Experiment. That's the first one. Okay, I actually have all 9 books. You need me to mail them to you, but
You don't have to mail them to me. I can just come to drop by your house or something.
yeah, facts,
You
dude.
live you live just literally across the road from me, okay?
I know, but
You
still,
forget about that.
it's probably my favorite book series of all time. I'm not gonna lie. I've read them. I've read the series 3 times. So,
I'm not gonna.
but I want that to be a movie.
It was a movie.
But it was a movie. But we don't talk about that. Okay? we delete it from history, and we start again. We start over because oh my god, it was horrible.
I wish we could do that.
I recommend reading the books.
I wish we could
I
do
do
that
not
with
recommend
shows.
watching the movie. The movie was horrible. I don't even know how James Patterson even allowed this to be a thing. First of all, because goddamn, it was horrible. The actors sucked dick. The movie scenes they added were terrible and didn't make any sense. The movie scenes they cut out of the book were so important. And then they ended it in the okay, it's stupid. Anyways, that would be a great movie. That would honestly be a movie that I can improve. Going all the way back to the beginning, that could be something I could improve as a movie standpoint, but that's also one I need a remake because fuck that. I can't make that any good, dude. Dude, I honestly, go watch it. Look how bad the CGI is, bro. Honestly, it looks like they taped paper wings to their backs, bro. It's horrible. It's horrible. It's so bad.
Oh wow.
No, but actually, don't watch it until you read at least to the second book.
Okay.
But still, it's great. The movie sucked. The books were amazing. Books were 10 out of 10.
Hey,
Bro, I saw this. That reminds me. I saw this joke, right? They were talking about online girl gamers, right?
Mm-hmm.
This guy was playing with this girl for years, right? And then he finally met her in real life, and then he called his boy, and he was like, yo, I'm hanging out with that girl gamer we saw, we played with for years. And then the guy on the other side of the phone was like, yo, bro, how big is that ass? And then he was like, it's pretty big. And then the guy on the other line, he was like, did IGN rate it 10 out of 10? I fucking died, bro. I fucking died. I was like, I couldn't, bro. I couldn't. I just couldn't, bro. I was done. I was done.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, dude. I died right in front of my mom, dude. Like, I had my headphones on. I was just dying. And she was like, "Are you okay?" I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "No." Bro, I've never heard that before, ever in my life, talk about something sexual like that, dude.
God.
That was so funny. It was so funny. Oh my god.
Dude, if I just thought of a
Oh,
you know the book series about
literally crying.
you know the book series about the zombie apocalypse, but there's only teenagers and children left, no adults.
No.
No. So
Mm.
I thought you of all people would know about that book.
I don't read zombies books, actually.
But so basically, like, there's this whole zombie apocalypse thing that the infection only infects adults. So
Hmm.
I think that'd be a cool TV series to watch, like, just to see, like,
Have you, yo, you remember the kid when the kids all got infected and the adults couldn't? That movie trailer.
yeah, I
That
want to
you
watch
saw.
that.
That was funny. That was funny.
Goodies. I want
Cuties,
to
yeah.
watch that. I want to watch that now.
You look ugly. That was funny.
Oh,
Dude,
okay.
I still died at that IGN joke. Bro, I've never heard it be used in that situation before. It was
Oh my
just,
god.
it was funny because, like, you know how, like, you have, like, the cool, like, the really good animator people that, like, animate videos, like, they tell a story and it's animated in the background, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's how it was. And then, like,
Yeah.
you just saw, like, the smug face he had on as he was saying it. It was,
Wow.
it was so funny, bro.
Wow.
I gotta link you the video. It was hilarious.
Guys,
Ugh.
that is it for us today. We actually did a lot better than we did the last podcast. I hope you
Yeah, we
guys
did.
enjoyed this. Please tell us if you like this or not. We definitely enjoy doing this. But tell us if,
We need constructive criticism.
yeah,
Constructive criticism.
not the kind of criticisms like you suck. More like,
But
oh
like,
hey,
tell us how we can improve.
instead of doing this, how about you do that? Huh?
Yeah. Instead of sucking dick in the corner, maybe suck dick in the left corner. You know, like,
What?
like it might look better if the angle was high, was like at a high angle, maybe a low angle. Just like this middle angle just doesn't really work. You know, maybe you could try to like switch up the angles maybe a little bit more,
Dude, that just reminded me of
so we
this
can see
one.
more of that action.
That just reminded me of this one comedian who was talking about like how like I want to write a movie, but I don't want to when I pitch it, I don't want to quote other movies, you know, like reference other movies, you know, like because like you just sound stupid when you do that. So just one time, I was just like when I pitch a movie, I just want to reference reference I forgot hardcore porn. And he's just like it's just like so candy like candy store 2, you know, just like I want when the son he gets like the overwhelmed like the overwhelmed stress of having to make this decision of whether he should run it or go do his own thing, and so and I want to see that sort of stress that of hardcore airliners of when the pilot had to make the choice of whether to take off the plane or go have sex with the airline attendant. I want to see that sort of stress that he from the choice he had to make, and then and like when or had to like or and when Jennifer when she has to make or when she feels all that weight on her back of actually having to run the store, like of I want to take like of sexy nurses of when Stacy was getting all that stuff on her back of the guys just jerking off and getting all that goo on her back and she had just feeling
Demonetized.
that.
We need to stop there.
Okay, yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, that's it. That's good enough. We're there. We're done.
Ugh, God. I'd hate for the people that like watch like 10 minutes at the beginning, then watch like the 5 minutes at the end and just hear that shit.
Oh my god, yeah.
And just see the like fucking you know how like we said like we went from Beyond Two Souls to fucking Kids Bop. Just watching the beginning to the end, we start talking about like movies and TV shows. Sex.
Oh my god.
Bam.
Yeah. Okay, that's it
but,
for us.
But everybody, that was a great podcast. Hopefully you all enjoyed. Constructive criticism will be needed, guys. Please comment. Oh, voice crack. Please comment down below in the comment section after the live stream. We really do appreciate it. We will watch. We will read them, and we will probably comment back if we can. You know, and our fingers might break. You know, you never know.
My fingers are too big.
Anyways, guys, that's been episode
3.
4.
3.
3? Really?
3, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it is 3. Episode 3 of the D&G podcast. Hopefully you all enjoyed. It's been me, Frost, the Gaming, the co-host. It's been Garrett, the host.
Very blast.
We'll see you guys next time. Very blast,
Adios.
whatever.
See
Devin, whatever. Peace.
See you guys.